Hi, everybody. Welcome to Linden-Linthicum United Methodist Church. I don't know if you celebrated this on Monday of this week, but it was John Wesley's birthday. Pretty exciting, right? Well, who would even know that except United Methodists, those of Wesleyan tradition? And I was thinking about what some of the gifts of John Wesley to the church at large, not just the families, the Methodist families that he spawned, if you will. But I was thinking, I was remembering one phrase in particular, and it was this: unite the two so long disjoined, knowledge and vital piety. Now, it's old language, I know that, but unite the two so long disjoined, knowledge and vital piety. Now, what I found out this week is that I had misremembered for all these years that this was not a quote from John Wesley. It was a quote from Charles Wesley, actually, his younger brother, and it came in a hymn. John Wesley was born in 1703, and his younger brother Charles was born in 1707. The two of them had amazing ministry together and both did really wonderful things for God in the world, but that particular phrase came from Charles Wesley. And it points to the fact that very often we think that if you have faith, you don't think. And if you think, you can't have faith. And Charles Wesley said, no, that's not it at all. And part of the Methodist movement, the Methodist work, if you will, was that they were trying to put those things together. John and Charles were both educated at Oxford. They were very smart men and very well educated. They also had a deep and lasting faith, and they put those things together and wanted their followers to do the same because they thought that that's what God wanted. God gave you a brain, therefore use it. Sometimes in our culture, intellectual pursuits are put aside and disdained in some way. People of faith sometimes almost expect you to check your brain at the door when you come in. Faith isn't about not seeing, not understanding, not knowing. It's about receiving what God has that either supports knowledge or inspires knowledge. So I was thinking about things that don't go together. You know, I've recently started getting HelloFresh meals occasionally. We got a meal recently that had a certain kind of toast that you made to go along with this chowder. And I was looking at the instructions and I saw that there was Old Bay in the box, and I thought, great, I love Old Bay. I'm from Maryland, what's not to love about Old Bay? And it was Old Bay toast, and I thought, wonderful, and I'm reading the directions to make that. And it says that you mix butter with Old Bay. That made sense to me. And you know what else you put in there? Sugar. I said, what? That made no sense to me. Old Bay and sugar together? I never would have thought of that. But I followed the directions and I mixed it together, these things that didn't go together in my mind. And you know what? It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. So if you are at this point ever now, or if you're at this point now, or have ever been at that point where it seems that your intellectual pursuits and your faith are at odds with each other, hold those things together. It's a Wesleyan thing to do, to hold these things together. Some folks say don't go together because God has made both. Put them together, and together they're wonderful. Amen.